Today I'll teach you how to delete data from database in ASP.NET. So let's start. This is SQL Server Management Studio, and you can see script file which will be used to create the database table. This script can be downloaded from the article, and also I have placed the link in the description. So the next thing is to execute this SQL file. As you can see, the table has been created. The table has following 3 columns: ID, name, and country. That's it from the database. Now I am moving to the Visual Studio, where first I'll add the connection string. So now the connection string is ready. Let's move to the ASPX page. For more information on how to insert data into database in ASP.NET, please refer to the link of the video on the right hand side. Now inside the form, I am creating an HTML table, and within the HTML table, I'll be adding text box and also the button. Next, I'm adding an ASP.NET text box control. Now I'm adding a button. I am adding an on-click event handler to the button. Let's move to the code behind. So here first I am adding the namespaces. The first one is system.data.sql client, which will be used for AD.NET operations. The second one is system.configuration for accessing the connection string from the web.config file. So now I am adding the event handler for the button. Now here I am creating an SQL for deleting the record from database. The next thing I am doing is reading the connection string from the web.config file. Then I have created the SQL connection object using the connection string. The next thing I am doing is creating the SQL command object to which I'll pass the SQL query. Now I am adding the parameters to be passed to the SQL query, to which I'll pass the customer ID. The next thing I am setting the connection to SQL command object. So the final task is to open the connection, then call the execute non-query function, and then close the connection, which will execute the query, also delete the data from the database. The execute non-query function returns the number of rows affected. In the very next line, I am checking the value of the rows affected. If it is greater than 0, then I am displaying a successful message. And if it is equal to 0, then I am displaying a failure message. For displaying the alert message box, I am making use of register status script function. So with this we complete our programming part, and now it's time to run our project and see it in action. As you can see, the text box and the delete button is now visible. Now I'm putting incorrect customer ID in the text box, and I'll be clicking the delete button. Now it is displaying the message customer not found. Now let's see by putting correct information in the text box, and I'll be clicking the delete button, and now it is displaying the message customer record deleted. So today we learned how to delete data from database in ASP.NET. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and please also click on the bell icon so that you receive notifications. Goodbye.